Hello mercenaries, and welcome back to some more Stoneshard. I have awoken from my slumber after the 20-hour stream, 19 hours and 30 minutes-ish stream of getting to the troll. We return now with another attempt to beat the troll, and there was a lot of suggestions for what should come next. I believe in my heart that Dervin is the best character for beating the troll. And I'll talk a little bit about why. But we're playing Jonna. I want to play Jonna. I want to make the Geomancer work. But we can't really call this run the Geomancer run anymore, because it's not guaranteed that we will get Geomancy in here. For those that don't know, every skill tree that you start with, you only start with the first tier of skills unlocked now. So, case in point, here you look at the Geomancy. Before the update, when you opened your skill tree, you would have Geomancy 2 unlocked. Same with Pyromancy, and for every character that have those trees on any trees unlocked, it will be the same. So you need to find a treatise, and there's way to cheat the engine to eventually giving it to you by re-rolling vendors. I'm not really a big fan of that kind of mentality, so I'll be playing Jonna here as we go along. I'll just call it the Mage, or maybe just Jonna, who I don't really know yet. But then I'll get the runic boulder here, and I think we will get the stone armor. Maybe we will be dashing in some fire spells, I believe. Now, the thing, I saw someone beat the troll already on YouTube, which is really, really cool to see. And he did it with a melee weapon that had really high lifesteal, so he could stand in melee with the troll and tank it down. That's not one way to do it, I suppose. Then I think Dervin was exceptionally well designed for it because of his distracting shot that allows him to dodge. And I misplayed my my fights against the troll, but enough about that. I didn't use my consumables that I had available to me as well as I could. We'll leave it in the past and try to move on. The other thing that then I thought, okay, if we were going to do like a ranged build against the troll without archery that has the distracting shot, the best skill in the game, in my opinion, and if you've watched my stream, you will know why. This one is really good for beating the troll because it allows you to dodge the boulders that he throws at you. Alright. But there's of course another new skill that can do sort of the same, the dash. So my thinking was, well, if I'm gonna do the run with Jonna, then we should get the dash skill to dodge boulders. But here's a big problem with the dash. If you look at the cooldown, it says 22 turns cooldown, which means that the troll will be able to hit you with the boulder every once in a while, because you can't keep dashing away from the boulder shot. Oh, look at that. The skill's energy cost is increased by 20% for each enemy adjacent to the starting position. Oh. Alright, but never mind, enough about that. I still think we should get the dash, but it's just gonna be perfect for dodging the troll. If you had both dash and the distracting shot with the best way to do it would be with Dervin, but you could do it with any character who unlocks range. Well, you could definitely do both, and that would be the best way to go about it. Stay at range for the troll and just pelt him with arrows forever. We are not gonna go for range unless I am insanely lucky with some draws from the treatises. You never know what drops. So the other mentality that I'm thinking is we can get the dash, we can dodge a boulder every once in a while with that, and then when the trolls throws boulders at me, I will try to tank it with stone armor. Not an ideal situation, but it does give 30% physical resistance, plus the runic boulders give you no such thing. Yeah, minus 7.5 damage taken. Oh, and look, they have nerfed boulders or runic boulders even more. It now takes 3 energy per turn. That used to be 2. Huh. Any other changes here that I should note? Let's read it real quick. I'm just going to skim and see if there's any significant changes here. Borders durability depends on the caster's max energy. Yeah. Borders crumble when out of caster's vision. If a boulder is destroyed by the caster, you get stunned. Can't have more than 3 boulders simultaneously. And I do think there's a mentality of putting up a few boulders during the fight with the troll. Probably not 3, because you would need an insane amount of energy regen. But we will get high vitality throughout this run to make sure that we can sustain as many boulders as possible. Alright, so now I've talked enough about my main strategy here. It was a really fun stream with 7 different characters attempting to get to the troll. I'm so happy that we got there, and I'm so happy that I lost, because if I had beaten the troll in that run, I think I would be a little bit less, what would you say, excited to try again. So it's fine. Alright, and I learned in my previous playthrough with Jonna here that this staff absolutely sucks. Most staves come with block, or used to at least, but I think staves have been nerfed. This one doesn't even give block anymore. I suppose it's better than having just this short dagger, but I'm thinking that we're gonna call maybe this like a battle mage, and we will have a sword and shield up until a point where I figure out what else I want to do with Jonna here. I like how now you're gonna have to sort of figure out what you're gonna play. As long as you're playing, you can still buy treatises and stuff as precisely as you want if you wait long enough, or do the whole dance with reloading and reloading your until you get the treatises that you want. But barring that, you will have to play a little bit around and see what kind of treatises drop, both in dungeons and in the vendor. Let's just see what this vendor has available to us. He wants to talk to us now. When I play Stoneshard, I want to play. Oh, look at this. A novice mage mantle. It's unlikely that we get to buy anything from him usually before he reshovels his inventory the first time. But here's a combat mastery treatise, maces treatise, pyromantic treatise, athletics treatise. Alright. Let's look at athletics. I'm definitely going to get dash at some point, which means that we will get the mighty kick and the elusiveness at some point. This one's pretty good as well, yeah. But I think Jonna wants the runic boulder. It is such a good skill still, even with all the nerfs. It's still really, really good. Then the next in line is either stone armor or the fire barrage. Let's try to keep her pure geomancy. You never know. I really love that ideal. I equipped the warship here, because it's definitely better than the staff at the start. If you look at them, like, we have no specific combo with either of them. So if you just compare the stats between these 2 items, there can be no doubt about which one is the better one here. Fumble chance plus 20% on the warship. Okay, that's the only downside, which is when you fumble, you still deal damage and a percentage of your max damage, and so it will still deal some. The other thing we could do would be board shield here with the homemade sword or the whole peasant hatchet. I think I would love to run with the staff here. Sorry, the great sword here. This is gonna be good. And we are going to go for level 10 before we go for the troll in this run, which means that, assuming I don't die early in the series, which is always possible, then it will be a long one. Longer than my other series before the update. Those I went to level 7 and then I sort of killed myself every time. Here we will have a longer end game, which is awesome. Alright. Can we get the splint band braces at the very start? No, we can get a leather belt or a footman girdle. Is pretty good. I always like to buy some piece of equipment early on here, And I think the Footman Girdle is a good candidate here. Oh yeah, because Jonna starts with Jonna's casting bracers. I always look at the gloves, but then I realize that Jonna has a pretty good starting item that I don't think I've ever replaced while playing Jonna. So they are definitely good. Let's get all the stuff done that we need for... Oh, look at this, there's mushrooms right here. And so I've already been over all of the new changes in that stream, I think. Probably there are still more that I have not explored or haven't seen yet. That's entirely possible. But I think we covered a lot of the new things in that playthrough. So I'm going to skip most of it here. And, oh yeah, and so right now, as of recording this right now, my 20-hour stream is not online yet. Because when you stream on YouTube, and I'm seriously considering stopping the streaming on YouTube for multiple reasons, but one of them would be that when I'm done streaming on YouTube and I close my stream, there's a processing period for streams on YouTube that takes quite a while, and the longer you've streamed, the longer it takes to process. So now it's almost 24 hours since I did the stream, and the stream video is still being processed. So you can't view it right now. I was going to do editing on it, and I'm going to have to download it and then do editing on it, but I can't access it right now, and you guys can't see it. I will be posting it in my Discord when it comes up online, for those that didn't catch it, and I will be commenting for the people who are responding to the comments about, for those who have asked when it comes online. It's not something I have any control over right now, and it's super annoying and frustrating, but I can't really do anything about it. Anyway, we have an enchantment scroll, and I'm seriously considering throwing it onto this warship here. We start with the silver ring. Oh, we should get the variance ring. Let's go and pick it up. Also drink from the well here, pick up the bucket apparently. And I've come into a new mentality of not even buying any food at the start of the game. We'll try it here, and then if I die of starvation, then whoops. But it shouldn't happen, because you can now eat these penny buns and cooked mushrooms, by the way, and it sustains you for a very long time. So out into the wild we go. Back in Stoneshard. And there will be daily videos for Stoneshard for a while now. Should be possible. Feels good being back. Alright, let's get out the bow and play it seriously. I don't want to mess it up. I messed it up a lot of times during that stream, where I could have played better, and because of my negligence, we died so many times where we get ambushed right off the bat here. That's kind of bad. That's kind of really bad. Okay, we see one guy, one goon. I also mentioned during the stream that, ironically, going to the dungeons, the first dungeon, that's the safest way to farm, because the wilderness you will be more likely to get surrounded, which is where you die in Stoneshard. I'm gonna go to this guy because more people are coming. Yeah, go like this. Armor up. Oh, I should always wait for the boulder, but I wanted to stun him here in melee range. Okay, can we sustain one boulder even? I don't know. I saw one guy over here, but it looks like they aren't coming, which I suppose I'll take that. Gonna run away. There's a mind ward right over here that I want. Goon is spotted. Okay, so it looks like that's kind of interesting. They were ambushed. Usually they come spawn and then they already come running. This time, one guy came at me and the rest didn't. Not sure why. Alright, let's see. Yeah, switch. Armor. Boulder also? Yeah. Stun isn't guaranteed. So it's a little bit tricky with it. Oh, and here's the next guy. Okay. And he heard the commotion. I'm gonna run because I'm wounded, and this is the way you die in Stoneshard, is by being brave early on and fighting when you're already wounded. As I said in my tips video, don't be afraid to be a coward, which is an ironic statement, but it's absolutely true. You gotta be a coward when you are a weak, newly born adventurer. I'm finding Might Ward out here. We brought the map, and I think I will start bringing the map, because the small benefit we get out of not having it is somewhat offset by, well, getting lost. There's also a new thing that we could try, which is going to these points of interest early on. I think I want to reach level 2, but there was always the Witch Hut, which is still in the game, and we've learned that it can be in the open fields. And there's a new Hermit's Hut that also gives a really nice staff. So 2 of them now are really good for Jonna. I brought the bucket as well. Sure. Let's go out again here and see if we can find those guys. Now I feel a little bit better. And I wouldn't mind fighting them now, at least one of them. They both are aggroed still, which is bad. So I'm going to use that trick that allows us to guarantee a 1v1, which is something you kind of have to do in Stoneshard. They go in here. And if they can beat me in 1v1s, then they win. But I need to guarantee. So, and when I'm bleeding, I don't stop the bleeding. Oh, but here I might get punished for it for the very first time. We can stop the bleeding, so we're not going to die to the bleeding here. Yeah, the bleeding did go away, but it ended up costing me a splint instead, which is more expensive than a bandage. So it actually, that time it hurt me. That's the first time I've been punished for, except barring the few times that I've died because I was bleeding in the middle of combat. But I have been running with the new idea of not stopping bleeding after the fights, because it does go away on itself. This time we were punished a little bit for it. That's good. That's good. Do I go and sell here? No, I don't. I will still have aggro this other guy, so we need to go and fight him. Here he comes. Oh, I shot one too many times, but we'll stun him here, hopefully. Yes. Put up the armor. Okay. Oh, and a crude falcon is really good. Like, that's a weapon that might replace the greatsword if we also find a nice shield. I'm gonna go back and sell these items that we've gotten, while we also heal up a bit. And I think I'll store the crude falcon. It's just such a good weapon. It's not good as the warsheath if you don't have something good to put in the offhand. So let's sell this one here, it's fine. Let's go and put it into the tavern chest for now, and then we'll consider. I mean, we're gonna get lots of new crude falcons, I suppose, but then I can sell those. We don't need the money right now. But do we need the money? We could buy another thing. We do have 174 crowns, which is not that bad. Oh, and now I've been dilly-dallying out here so much. Maybe I do have to buy some food, but we can cook some of these mushrooms, and that will sustain us also for a while. Let's eat the cheese here. Drink the water. And oh, I've been talking about this for a while now. I have my leaving town checklist. Now, yeah, I thought I knew what it was, but I have misplaced it, so we will have to do without assisted memories. Gonna adjust my microphone a little bit here because it's in a bad spot, like that. All right. If I sound a little groggy, it's because while I slept heavily and long, when I sleep that long after I've been awake that long, it doesn't always. I don't come back to the land of the living straight up. I always get a little groggy the day after. I have no regrets though. Let's sell all of this mind ward. Oh, and I wanted to use that enchantment scroll. Let's use it on the greatsword. Yeah. Flaming warship with fire damage +1 and magic power +5%. You're kidding me. Alright, it looks like we're sticking with this greatsword for a while. That's amazing. Alright. That's probably one of the best enchants you could possibly get on the mage for your weapon. Kill the snake. And I forgot this battle cleaver before. Here's an arrow that I didn't pick up. Alright, get out the bow and let's see if we can get... Oh, here's something. Oh, that's why the other ambushers didn't come up. Because they were fighting wolves off to the side. Look at that. Interesting. Funny. So we got some free meat. Fly Garrick. We should... Let's pick up a Fly Garrick. I think I already have one. But it does help with pain, which you would prefer using other methods of pain... dealing with pain. But in a pinch, it can work. And you know what? It's free. Why wouldn't you pick it up when it's lying around literally on the ground? It's like free money. Another penny bun, which is food. Oh, here's a henbane, which is also one of the new herbs, which is amazing. And a penny bun. The henbane is my new favorite herb. All the other ones have been nerfed quite a bit, but the henbane, the new one, as it often is with new things in games, are a little bit better. And this one is no exception. I don't want to have an archer duel with this guy. I aggroed him, then we'll pull him out here. Let's just wait for a bit here. He will come. There he is. Alright. Stun him. I should have gotten out the sword. I should put up my armor. There you go. Peasant bow. Let's see if anyone heard the commotion. No one heard the commotion. Good, so we can rest here. And then... Can we reach them from here? No. So we will have to go in and aggro one the old-fashioned way, and I aggro both. That was not intended. We were not lucky with the first arrow shot, so I don't feel confident fighting these guys again. That I don't know why they both aggroed on me, but bad luck or bad approach. Let's run away. Pull one of them off the map for a 1v1. Yeah, we are gonna have to do that. It's fine. Go for it. And shoot a little bit. A little bit more. And then off the map. Then switch weapons. Get up the armor. Take a step. Oh, and we should. Might as well use the boulder. Good. Rest up. Go get the other guy. So at this point I should change, I think. Then put down the armor. Then try to stun. Okay. There the stun failed. Okay, good. Another crew falcon, yeah. How fun wouldn't it be fun if I found a greatsword treatise somewhere? Greatsword Mage. Why not? I might post a link to the guy's video that beat the troll with it was with Anna and greatsword, and it looked really strong. He was level 12, so I tried to go at him with my level 8 Dervin, and I feel like I could have done it, but having had level 12, I most certainly could have. Alright. We're still pretty wounded. Now we're hungry. We got this roasted sinewy meat. Good. Anything else? The roasted sinewy meat lowers morale by 5%, so you can't. It's the cheapest one at the shops as well, and we get this one for free, but you can't use that forever. You do have to be a little bit cautious with it, but it's fine. Morale will come back to us. Always remember to check for traps. We're going in with 77 health here. It's kind of bad. But maybe I could, yeah, apply a healing salve. That makes me feel a little bit better. Oh, and I should have maybe bought lockpicks, because we've learned that lockpicks are more important than they used to be. Here's what? An identification scroll. I'll take it. Alright, good stuff. Bad luck. Oh, oopsie daisy. Okay. Let's come all the way down here. Bad luck. We can try to bottleneck them in the door here like this. So, switch to put on the armor. Then try to stun. It worked. Lovely. I could put up an old bolo, but when I run out of energy, they will both go away, and then I think we would almost certainly run out pretty quickly. Yeah, we did it without cheesing them. It's good. And there you go. Good on Jonna. Taking some damage again, but we will try to let her heal a little bit on her own without using medical supplies. They are pretty precious. Again, we aggro 2. Dang it. This time I feel even less confident than before, so I think this time we are going to pull one off for a little 1v1. Can I get a shot in? Yes. And it hurt him, so it's fine. Then through the door, grab the sword, move one to the side, and then boulder him. Boom. Good. Then rest up. Get off the bow, I suppose. I think we can get a shot off on that guy. We took damage again, but 87 should be enough to do okay against this guy. Oh, and yeah, we're gonna pull him through, as I don't get to neither stun him nor get on my armor in time. So okay, good. Stop again. Now we're down to 82. Maybe a little healing salve on the head here. But as I said, we are burning through these healing cells. I even bought 3 of them. Yeah, which is, as the mage, you feel like you shouldn't be taking this much damage because you're supposed to kill enemies before they come into melee. But it's tricky without the stone spikes. I hope we can get the stone spikes throughout this playthrough. And see if it is still as strong as it was in the previous playthrough. But there is something or a very important note, and that is that the stone spikes, while they probably will do good damage to the troll, they will not cheese the troll. You can't do that, so you will need other tools than stone spikes to beat the troll. Alright, here's a chest. Oh, and we find a build, of course. But this one isn't even worth carrying home, and it's not as good as mine, so leave it. we don't want to go around and bash barrels yet, because it will alert the guards here. Let's just equip a different weapon to bash down the door. And there was no one inside. Let's go down to this door down here. And here's a guy. Murder. No arrows connected. We got the stun though. Oh, and he got a crit in with a daze. Okay. Ow, another crit. And that turned into a stun. Ouch. But we leveled. Alright. That was a rough fight. But then, because we leveled, we ended up with full HP. I think we doubled down on vitality at the start here. And then in through the skills. Rune of Enfeeblement will be good. I was wondering if this would in fact work against the troll. Could you make the troll stand still long enough to actually have a boulder like next to it? Maybe. If you went for a full melee mage build, you could do something like that, I think. And that might be the way to go. In that which case you wouldn't need the mighty kick down here. But the dash would still be good. Throughout the entire playthrough, the dash would be good. But here, again, it is locked right now, so we wouldn't guarantee being able to get it. I think no matter what, at some point I will get the Fire Barrage just for some extra range damage, and so there you go, I'm getting it. We will not want to lockpick doors. That's my new mentality. You should never, unless you bring enough lockpicks to feel confident, you should never lockpick doors. One stack of lockpicks is not enough. And I might start running with just 2 stacks of lockpicks as the base, but I forgot about it before leaving town, which is something that I might remember if I had my leaving town checklist. But oh well. Find onion and meat. Okay, we don't need the meat, and it's not that high value for selling. So I think after this dungeon we will go and explore some points of interest. At least those in Osbook's immediate vicinity, and see if we'll get lucky. Which is another, like, it's not a new mechanic, but it's been updated, and I really like that it's now, it feels way more interesting to go to points of interest. We have full health, so there's no reason to run around and bash stuff just to burn time while we're healing. We can do all this on the way back. Oh, I didn't think while doing that, but look at that, I'm dual wielding bows. Jesus. No, I wanted the arrows. God damn it. Okay. Alright. That's the new meta, dual wielding bows. Alright. Okay, here's a door that needs to be broken down. It has several downsides doing this. Makes a lot of noise. And once the door does go down, I don't get to immediately see what's behind it, and I don't have arrows on the other side, so it's not a perfect way to do it. Far from it, in fact. Oh, I misclicked something here. What was this? Attack mode. Oh. There you go. Oh, we got heroism up. Lovely. Why can I not hit you? I can. Switch, armor, boulder, murder. checking for traps way more than I used to, because we have found situations where I checked for traps and then still end up stepping on a trap. So I don't think you can, if you got it under the belt, just hit the button twice in every room. There's nothing wrong with that. It takes time, but time, you know, it means food and drink, and that's okay. It's worth it for not stepping on a trap in the middle of a dungeon. Okay, we only aggroed one guy here, so I'm gonna pull away so that we don't unintentionally aggro the next one in line. I messed that up. Die! Good. Destroy the boulder, rest up. He might have heard it. That other guy, the fight. Yeah, he did. Oh, look at that. Alright. Oh, and I haven't been using my fire barrage, so this is probably time. No stone armor right now. I do 17 damage in melee. Maybe if that's if I hit, and the fire barrage will almost guaranteed do that damage. So, I see it can fumble. There you go. But then he still died. It does 9/9 and then one more 9 apparently. All right, and I think that's because I got 5% extra magic power on my sword, which is broken now. Oh, you're kidding me? Really? Either it came in. We found it damaged, maybe. Oh, that means I can't keep fighting here if we have a damaged great sword. Ah, that's too bad. Okay, let's bash all the barrels and crates, and then we're going back to town to hopefully, if I have enough money. And my bow is broken. What's going on? Everything's broken. I mean, usually durability doesn't go down that quickly. It might have come in damaged already. That's entirely possible. Bad luck. Okay, here's a man-shy fortify. This weapon is also terribly broken, I'm aware. Yeah, I honestly think we do more damage in melee, but I'm gonna just grab this Cool Falcon, which is at least not as damaged. Let's get the man-shy fortify. This bow here. Oh, I mean, that's broken than mine now. Okay. So this one will not be worth anything for selling. Oh, a herbal extract is quite nice. As the mage, we always start with stardust for getting or dealing with pain, but now that we have a herbal extract, I'm probably going to sell it because it's worth a bit of money, and I like the herbal extract more. It comes with this downside. You're kidding me? How lucky we found Geomantic Treatise 2 as the first treatise found. Alright. Lovely. Talk about luck. Like, that's lucky. Alright. Nice. Thank you, game. Alright, but we still gotta go back. Don't lose sight of that fact. Which is too bad. Is there anything else I could drop to pick up that candlestick? Yeah. One bog beam. And we will pick up the leek and eat it because it gives us immunity, which is nice. Spool of thread doesn't sell for that much. Cudgel, no. Oh, a carp. How we doing on hunger currently? We can eat something. Yeah. And a potato. So let's eat the beet. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. I can't sing. Anything else to drop? Well, we'll just eat the garlic then. Eat. And this is why we don't carry a lot of food through this dungeon. Because it always drops tons of food here. Let's get rid of the fly agaric. Cheese. Copper candlestick. Again, eat 2 beets here. I'm not allowed to click anything. What's happening? Oh, I got intoxicated or something. Or I think I might have eaten so much food that I got sick. That's a new thing, I think. Or it might always have been a thing, but I only learned that in the stream. He throws up, or she throws up. We eat too much, just like any normal human being would. Here's another carb. All right. What do we get? Let's get rid of the bark bean. The bark bean isn't that great anymore. It's for dealing with intoxication, which we will not have problems with that in time soon. Alright, and I think we're ready to go home. Alright. Oh, an extra arrow here. We might have to buy a fresh stack of arrows anyway, so I'm not sure we should even pick that up. Alright, let's head home. Let's equip the arrows again. So we are ready in case bad stuff happens. Don't have to check for traps in the forest. That was a reflex. Pointy shoes breaks. Okay, everything's broken. We're hungry. Let's eat. Oh, I forgot to cook my carbs. Okay. And we can cook the potato. Make baked potatoes. There's an animal. Hunting has gotten way harder. Oh, we are ambushed. Okay. Too bad for them, I think. Haha. Let's rush towards this guy up here. Try to get one guy off the field quick. This is still deadly. He's gonna jump. But I would like to put up the armor, so let's come up here. Oh, he didn't get stunned. I'll throw a fire spell at the guy in the back, hoping to put him on fire. Okay, we might die here. Yeah. Can we kill you quickly, please? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Next guy coming in. He's been hit by 2 fire barrages. He should be pretty low, and he's already wounded. Yeah. I think we can take him. But I could have run. And actually not running is kind of bad. Because I just risked the run. But it's fine. We ended up not dying. I think it was very likely that I would win. But like, I gotta run when there's 10% chance that I die, right? Right? I think that's the mentality we've gotta have. Can I even afford to repair this great sword? I wonder. Not sure we can. I don't know if the candlesticks will sell for most by the smith. 60 cents. Okay, we can afford it. That's nice. Everything else is also broken though, so we need to go and fix up stuff. This is pretty taxing early on. Then to the tailor. A free bucket. What about you, sir? Do you want a bucket? Yes. Yeah, that's a lot of money spent on just that, but now everything should be tip-top shape. Let's ignite his fire and cook carbs, potato, carb. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, and there's a loading system and saving system now, by the way. Huh. Durban. This is just a start. Let's delete that and another one here. I opened it up just to look at stuff. This might be the autosave for this run. It is. Okay, yeah. But there should be no harm in deleting that one. Because we will probably, hopefully, not die. And we are playing with permadeath anyway, so it wouldn't really matter. Why am I going back to the tavern? Let's not. I was gonna put in my stack of 13 arrows. Why is my hat still broken? Didn't I just go and repair? Or maybe I just missed the hat. Maybe we couldn't afford it? Doubtful. Yeah, because it's so dark shaded already that I don't notice it. Equipment lights up when you hover over the repair button. Or everything that is already repaired is grayed out, but the hat is so gray shaded anyway that I don't see the difference. So here we sell the Stardust. Oh, and I was supposed to put in my identification scrolls in the tavern chest, and I need to go and sell the Geomantic Treatise. We have read it. Double check. Yep. That's super lucky. Sell the book here, and it's worth 120 gold as well. Sell the Mage I have fortified at the tavern. And it's almost been an hour already. Which means I won't have time for another excursion. We're not going to do more than 1 hour videos. That's always the thing I shouldn't do. He said after having done a 20-hour stream. Anyway. Anything else to drop in here? No. I need to pay the innkeeper. Alright. A lot of time spent in this episode just with me forgetting random stuff. Pay for 1 day. And in we go. Have a good night's rest. And that's it for this time, folks. So I hope you will enjoy this new attempt at getting to and beating the troll with a mage. It should be fun. So yeah, see you next time, and bye-bye.